Okay, so I've got myself these tables set up, and looking around me, I need to make path so that I'll be able to move freely and not cause any safety issues. This place is a is a health and safety hazard as it is, and that is not good. So I'm gonna quickly try to clear the path and sort of put things out of the way so I'll be able to walk in and out and get what I need to get. First of all, I'm gonna take this pallet from here because it is right in the middle, and yes, sometimes you have to create problem to make progress. So I'm just moving some things out of the way. Right, so what I would like to do is I've got some paints here that I need to put in order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not just move them to another place, but what I'm going to do is I've got something like a collection here. So I'm going to move the paint back to that area so that I have all the paint in one area. So there we go. Let me get the paint to this side, the other side. I have gathered these things over the years, and the intention of gathering them is that I was going to need them or use them at some point. And if that is one definition of hoarding, then guilty as charged. But I think every hoarder have got a reason for keeping something, knowing that they will need it at some point. Maybe not immediately. They will need it at some point and then just leave it there for a little while, and then they never get around to using it. And then go and get another thing that they see that can be useful. They get it, keep it too, and then realize that they're not using it for a while, and but not wanting to let it go because they know the value of it. Sometimes some of these things I've even bought with my hard-earned money. Some of them I've just found, some of them I've bought with my money. Yet it is like they are just sitting here gathering dust and being beaten by the rain, and that is not good. So I'm gonna try to make adjustment so that this is going to be a little bit in uniform. Now it's a heavier one. These paints are not mine, actually belongs to my friend, but I just keep it for him. There's quite some in it, so let's keep it here like this, and that's a lot of space saved. Let me stack them. This one goes there as well. the more I stack them, the more space I make. This is just sorting out the paint, and got a few white spirit. So the idea is to keep all these spirits here. As you can see, I have made some there's a little method to my madness here. So I've got the spirit here, all the sealants, all the some paint here and that, but I pick them up and I never put them in the right place. So all I'm doing is making the way here. I've got some paint at that side as well, so it will be interesting. It will make sense for me to just keep all of them in the same area. So let me first of all clear this area. This is brake and part cleaner. Let me put that here because my car repairing stuff will go that way. I got my brushes. Oh, the brushes. Yeah, I wanted them to get a bit dry. They are still wet, so I'm just gonna leave it. I will just leave it here for now as they dry. Now these has stopped working. This is mechanical tools. I hope it is making little sense. But it's important because of the way I am, that I like to do so many things at the same time. It is important for me to regroup, if you like, because I like to do a little bit of everything: mechanic, carpentry, painting. You know, detailing is my main thing, but I do other things aside detailing, and I have to do so many things. Maybe that is another problem for me. For me, I have to do so many things. I can't do just one thing. So that is why I become a hoarder. And when I get interest in these things, yeah, the interest wanes off for a bit, but then it comes back again. So it's backwards and forth. And then it becomes overwhelming eventually. But nonetheless, if I am patient, spend a little bit time, I will be able to achieve this kind of orderliness. That's what I'm aiming to achieve. Right, let's get this stuff up there as well, out of the way. The main idea is to clear things out of the way first, but whilst doing so, I don't want to just pick them up and throw them somewhere. I want there to be a little bit of orderliness. So I know all those things are paint stuff, and you know, we go like that. Okay, so now my tools. Okay, let's get this bag also. Let me put it there, right there. Let me have all this caulk, all these sealants, bring them in that same, this area. Sealant in the same area. I will arrange them in a minute. Let's put this away. It's a bit deep, so I need to stand on something to arrange them, but they are in sort of the same area. Now I need to get my little masonry stuff. I'll put this around the same area as the, and maybe it makes sense to keep this masonry stuff right there. Sometimes you have to stop a little bit. So I have this story that you need to hear. Right now, as I speak to you, I'm wearing a shirt. I will show you the shirt. I'll take a picture and put a picture on the screen. You will see it in a minute. But the shirt says something like retired with an exclamation mark, goodbye pension, like I'm going to Barbados to enjoy my pension. This shirt is not mine. I inherited it because it was given to me. Just put it that way. It was given to me. But real owner of this shirt passed away without fulfilling what he printed this shirt for. The idea of printing the shirt is when he retires, he's going to Barbados to enjoy his life. But it's never happened that way. And maybe we can learn a little bit from that. A lot of us are right at this moment struggling and, you know, trying to find our path, working hard for the future, saving money to buy houses and properties and cars and this and that. It's all good. We all have this ambition in our head, how we picture things, how we want things to be in the future. But the universe has a different plan that is unexplainable. Now I'm going to put this one inside there for now. That is because it's a caddy that has got drills and stuff like that, and I don't want to remove them from it and then start looking for them again. So if I leave it in there for now to be with the paints for now, and I will return to it. So the long and short of this story is, I'm sure there's a saying that says man proposes and God opposes, or something like that. Correct me please if you know the right wording. Man proposes and God opposes. But the meaning, as I understand it, is when you plan something, it might not be what is meant for you, according to God. So in your mind, oh, I want to buy this, I want to achieve this, I want to do this. But that's not how God wanted it to be for you. Or maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. God is not ready to let you have it the way you want it yet. Or whatever you believe in. This is not a religious kind of video. So I'm trying to say that whatever you are proposing or planning or thinking about is not ready cooked yet. God is not ready to give that to you. And you don't see it that way. You see it like, oh, I really want it and I have to have it now. And that can be frustrating because you know you're doing everything to achieve it. But, you know, the universe or God is not ready to let you achieve it yet for so many reasons. You know, some of us will not achieve our goal and die, unfortunately, bluntly speaking. Some of us will go ahead and achieve our goals and beyond. But that's all good because it is God or whatever you believe in that, you know, that puts everything together. These persons whose t-shirt I'm wearing right now, I know him personally. He's a good man. I'm sure he's enjoyed his life. But that one thing that he wanted to achieve that he hasn't been able to achieve, which is when he retires, he goes to Barbados to enjoy his retirement. He's not been able to achieve it. So the moral of the story is when you have something in your mind to achieve, just do your best and live for the moment, because sometimes we propose, but God opposes what we are proposing for a reason beyond our control, for a reason that we will never understand why. And we tend to question. You know, another story, I was driving. I'm normally a slow driver. My children call me a slow driver, but I will not change that. I was driving on the motorway, and I was doing my 65 cautiously. I wasn't doing 60 miles. I was doing 65. I wasn't doing the 70 maximum. And this guy passed me with such speed, like to say, why are you crawling? Like, get out of my way, because I want to pass with my super speedy car. Bear in mind, my car can go fast as well. At least it says it can go up to 200 miles per hour and beyond. I think 220 miles per hour. But the point was that this guy came to pass me with such aggression, such attitude, passed me and then cut me, came straight in front of me, like to say, "You're so slow." So then sped off and went his way. 5 minutes later, I was still crawling to go my way, and then 5 minutes later on the same way, I saw that this car has got into a big accident by itself. So it's not nice accident, whether it's his fault or whatever. I didn't stop to see the outcome of the accident, but it was looking bad. The point is, if I was challenging him or speeding behind him, or accept the invitation to be stupid, where would it end me? So at the end of the day, each and everyone have got their destiny, and sometimes what I'm trying to say is you cannot blame God for making something happen, because you don't know, it might be for your own protection. It happened to protect you. Like you're going somewhere and there's a lot of traffic, there is a long traffic, and you're like, "Oh, come on," and you're getting frustrated. You don't know that within that time that you're getting frustrated, God is preventing you from getting into something that is not nice, and you will not see it. So all you see is, "Oh, I need to get there, I'm late," and all that. Well, you just don't know what you are being prevented from getting yourself into. And for that, I will say you have to be patient. Whatever happened for a reason. And sometimes, or most of the time, we should not question the process. We should not question why, or we should be cautious when questioning why things happen, because we are only human. We don't see beyond this humanity. We see only things that are mortal, things that that are meant for us to see. So it's good not to question too much. It's good to sort of go with the flow and be grateful, be thankful for whatever the situation, whatever happens to you. Just be grateful, and try another time, because whatever is happening to you, you don't know whether you're being prevented from getting into something that will be much more devastating. So I'm going to end it here. This is part 1, and watch the part 2. Part 1, I've been able to clear some of this stuff. As you can see, I have a mental memory of where some of these things should go, and all I'm trying to put them in uniform so that this mess makes sense. I will see you in the next video. We'll see if we'll be able to clear this path and take it from there. This is Lawman DIY. Thanks for watching.